Hey guys, quick note before we start this next episode of Professor Layton. I accidentally didn't change my settings in OBS. I was recently recording that music video reaction from Taman, and I changed the settings for my microphone and the audio, and I didn't change it back, and I went ahead and recorded an episode, and because of that, there is an audio issue, I would say. The game is very loud and my commentary is in comparison very quiet. I'm very sorry about that. This was a rookie mistake. I did change my settings again right now because I did just record another episode, but while editing right now I found out that it was really quiet, my commentary. So I really apologize if you cannot understand some commentary. I do my best to maybe get it that the game isn't that loud, but I have to figure it out. But yeah, I just wanted to say that when we jump right in now. So I hope you enjoyed this video coming up, and yeah, here we go. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Out of Blackink, and we are continuing. I always say the same things, but of course we are continuing with our Let's Play from Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and we are gonna head right in and get to our stories so far. After witnessing Raymond's abduction before their very eyes, Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see him return to Reynolds Manor on his own. Oh, now we have someone new. Busy with the murder investigation, Inspector Chelmy warns Layton against meddling any further. However, Layton is confident that the Golden Apple and the morning's murder are linked to one another. Like, what is that hand gesture of Layton? Finally free to move about, Layton and Luke begin their search for the Golden Apple in earnest. So, actually, this is a very special... Doggo? What? Where? What are you sniffing? As you just saw the cameo by our doggo, companion doggo, we finally found all the pieces. I went through the city last episode and did some old puzzles that were due, and now we have one thing finally done. We do have to like continue with this one. I don't have any other yet. I did come very far in the last episode too, but yeah, our objective for now is... Oh, thanks, good boy. Our objective is to go back to the Manor, and we have to find the grave at the Manor, which I remember this happening. There he is. What are you looking at? Oh look, it's Matthew. Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Violet's grave, sir? I was just about to visit it myself. Would you mind if we come along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Really? You don't mind, like, showing some stranger the sacred grave of someone? Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. Oh, it's really pretty grave, actually. Like a whole ass statue for her. This is Lady Violet's grave. Gosh, this place is really nice, and it's not creepy at all. I mean, this is underground and there are flowers. Like, what type of flowers are there? The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my own one true love. This statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else. Duh. Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. I mean, there is sunlight, I guess, because there's like these sparks of light around here. So I guess they can thrive on that. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be on the desk in Madeline's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the Golden Apple. But thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we'd best head back to Reynolds Manor. find the journal in Dahlia. I look at this so rarely. So let's go. That's what will happen now. Will something happen? No one's home. Oh, literally no one's home. Don't go! Thank you, Doggo. Oh, do we have to find it with the puzzle? Oh no, it's just there. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... we are reading through it. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. I guess the statue? Recently she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. What? Its memory? Changed its memory? Robert? Is it a robot? I felt terrible forcing that chain of Laura, but I just couldn't bear to see her like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You are my first and my last and my only. Changed its memory? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village look after Flora and take care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I'm not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray to find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Okay, that's deep. Professor! Baron Reynolds' old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? Haha, it seems like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. She's not really excited. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start off by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reynolds. Okay. Oh god, they're back! Should I talk to them? Yes, okay. Thanks. I guess, maybe. Let's see what they say. Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you'll fare against it. Okay, we're heading into our first puzzle. The mysterious note. Oh, I already see it. The detective, who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring, has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: Bill, John, and Todd. Can you break the detective code and find the criminal's name? You have to turn it upside down. I already noticed. If you do it BILLIHESSELLSOIL. International smuggling ring. So it says Bill is boss, he sells oil. So I'd say it's Bill. I guess.
There we go.
Okay. I saw it on the first sight.
Every puzzle has an answer.
But I saw it on first sight. Yeah. That is very, very good. Very clever. Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumors touting your skill weren't totally unfounded. But don't go ahead getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple. Oh, a painting scrap! It was worth it. Usually it's just to talk to each of them once. Maybe they all have a puzzle. Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know, there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't do me an eternal bachelorhood. God, this man is helpless. Pinboard shapes. Oh, okay. The cross shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. Yeah. Remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. I thought if you could maybe like do it this way. That's a really ugly cross, I might say. How does it have 9 pins? I might do a hint because I've been getting a lot of coins. The original cross in this problem is composed of 24 pins. The board contains a total of 49 pins. Subtract the 16 pins on the outside and the 17 on the inside and you get 16, the number of pins that will make up your cross. How much is it made up? 24, and I've actually only used 16. How? I feel like this is the right path, but now you fail, like, you know, at this point you fail because there's no way. This doesn't count as a cross. Let's get another hint. There are only a few ways you can place a 16-pin cross on the board. When you think that you are onto something but don't have quite enough space to draw your cross, you should try something a little bit different, like maybe changing the orientation of your cross. The orientation? I mean, I did place it like diagonal, and I think that is also like kind of the reason maybe. Or can you actually like... Yeah, I never would have guessed that one. So it is pretty oddly shaped. It's actually... Wait, it's actually like... You put each of them... Oh, it kind of makes sense. You like kind of invert the cross. See? There you go.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Yay. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. A wall clock. I'd say it's Layton. And we have Lady Dahlia. Does she also have a puzzle for us, or is she just saying like, hurry up, I wanna know? Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come at your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to that challenge, it won't solve itself. Okay. I hope it's easy. It's 20 picarats, so shouldn't be that hard. Oh, not again, something like that. A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing, huh? If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?" So I think like it's gonna be
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Oh wow, okay. I was thinking about 10 years old. I didn't think it was like that early for the age. What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about this silly puzzle. You have my thanks. A splendid painting. God, I don't know. Luke hasn't gotten a lot of stuff. But yeah, let's leave. We need to talk to Ingrid. There you are. Oh, we didn't have to go far. Oh, look who it is. Professor Layton, wasn't it? The name's Layton, madam. Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mention we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reynolds considered his close friends? His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I knew of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Sapone fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could she be referring to that man we met? Ah yes, that gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. Yes, yes, yes. I don't wanna... Okay, thank you. Thank you, doggo. I thought you... Again? Yes. Will I go to these puzzles? Oh, actually... Let's continue with the story. I've been done so much. I mean, puzzle solving is important, but still. Close friends of the Baron? It's true. I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reynolds a few times. Mrs. Sapone, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Haha. Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reynolds? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind. I'm not sure. I guess Sapone can't really tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started, but at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of St. Mystery. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Oh, ask around town. Oh, I think this is something I don't like. Let's actually look at the inn. I want to know how Luke is feeling. I think it goes over here. Okay, he wants that chair. Good to know. I think this is pretty much right, and I think this is also right. It looks like it's matching, you know? So yeah, that's it for that. I mean, they're half beds. That's something. Shall we go ahead? I mean, I guess we go inside. No one's here. Okay, well. What? Things. A little fella. Yeah, let's... Oh, there's a note again on the ground. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much had a conversation with Baron Reynolds. Now, Sonny, much as I like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just plump exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumor, but I heard that every time that sound rips through some mystery, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the nose signs, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who adopted Raymond? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? Well, nobody knows. Professor, there's something on the ground here. You're right, it appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it? Sure thing. Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. This sounds like a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the terms the boss, I imagine he was under an employ of the Baron. I've constructed molds to fit every situation just like the boss asked me to. I gotta smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living? Interesting. Let's go, my boys. Yo, Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind that though, I've got something more important to talk about, namely chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle and I'll tell you something I bet you find very interesting. Oh no, chocolate. Chocolate puzzle. Okay. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy the huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest numbers of times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? I wonder if you can actually, like, break it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say 11. I don't know if you can break it like that weirdly. I'm just gonna look at the answer if 11 is anything close. Okay, yeah. I mean, the theory of breaking them like in this way is unrealistic. So it literally says 29 times, so you literally break each and every one. I guess you do a different breakage for the first time, so you don't have to separate them 30
There
times.
we go.
But it's literally 29 times.
Every puzzle has an answer.
No, it makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystery, you've got to check out Couchonk's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Y-U-M-M-Y. Don't you even get me started on the stews. You have to try it yourself. Word map, that is Luke. Wow, thank you so much for that information. I couldn't live another day with that one. Okay, let's continue onwards. Is there... Oh, there's no one here. What? Thank you, Doggo. Let's see what's up over here. Oh. You there, yes you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yeah, you. That flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. Ooh. Nice one. I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. Your vase-based case. Haha. Do you see that man out there? That silhouette? We've seen him once throughout the story yet. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? Which guy? Huh? What did this man look like? Well, my head has a way of scoring certain details for me. It's the worst, I tell you. Haha. But back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it though, I'll just give it back to the guy next time I see him. So speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the latest I can do for bothering you about the vase. What, you give me a puzzle because you bothered me? That's even more bothersome. Oh yeah, I knew this one. Why is this even like... No, seriously, why is this even a puzzle? This is like the easiest thing ever, I think. Oh, it includes pieces from other vases. Oh, one doesn't belong there. And yeah, well. Quick one.
There we go.
Speed run.
Another puzzle solved.
Great. You've got a good head in your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing, haha. No, thank you, we're just fine. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. maybe you'd have said yes if you knew it was a steak. Ha ha ha. I think we're done here, Luke. He's so done with him. I couldn't agree more, Professor. They're so mad. Trash! What kind of loud just throws trash on the ground? I'm going to pick it up. Do that. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know that trash goes in the Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article. Well, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Shelmy. Look at that. Shelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Shelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Shelmy celebrates each successful case and his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. God, that picture is scary. Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reino Mena. That's what I'm saying, it was a different person. That's right, Luke, you did say that. How very curious. There, you are. I waited for you. So is it true that what I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running about town in search of the Reynard fortune? That's correct, sir. Currently we're in the search of a close friend of Baron Reynolds. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me, my name is Archibald. For the Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversation late into the night. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? Yes, I think so. What luck that after all this searching we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look at it, we would be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle solvers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and solve the ones you can. Take it from this old-timer. It's good to stop and smell these puzzles sometimes. Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head over to my house. Follow me. What was that about? This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Splendid, Luke. Let's get right to it. Secret note. Alcohol. Drawer. There's something. X. It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. Done. Okay, now. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call for you from the innkeeper Beatrice. It seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she's like your thoughts on the problem. Well, I'll be best to go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off in the inn we go, Luke. Oh, a hidden puzzle. Whoopsie. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. Yeah, what is it? Not knots? In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their hands and pull the taut. Oh, this one definitely will not. This just goes around here, so if you make it long, it just goes normal again. I think this one will make a knot. And I think this one. I'm thinking on C. Oh, interesting. So I was thinking of C. And I was very sure that it would be A and D. Yeah, B is obvious. But yeah.
How does this sound?
Woohoo!
Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Interesting. Yeah, if you could test it with an actual piece of rubber, it would be way easier. Ew, that puzzle was no pushover. No, we get nothing from it. We get a coin, another coin. I guess we leave now. Oh, that's his house, right? Let's go and do that puzzle and the mouse and cat. Let's see what they have. Hey, good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday. Oh, she always has these age 60. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? So when she was the 1st of January, she was 19. What if she has her birthday on the 2nd of January? So last year she turned 20. And this year, on that day, she turned 21. It's the 31st of December, and in 2 days she's 22. Wait. Yeah, I'm right. Oh my god. That was so easy. What? Why has it 60 picarats? So it's January 2nd, literally. Oh my god. I did say that. That is so easy. Why has that
There we go.
60 picarats? What? For what? Like, this was very easy.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Whoa, we are 2,000 picarats in total. Yeah, this is like... It's so easy. What? Wow, you're smart. Okay, come close so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Oh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Maybe he picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people. Okay, enough of whispering. Let's talk to the cat. I mean, the cat cannot talk, but it probably has a puzzle. That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course, it has to do with animals. Leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard of this one before? Of which one? What's E? According to the diagram shown here, A is 2, B is 3, C is 3, D is 4. So what does E equal? I mean, 2 that are like there, and this has 3. This one has 4, and this one also has 3. You see, like broad sides. You know what I mean? Like broad ones, not these small ones, these small interchanges, but this big one. So if we have this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just say 5. It's 50 picarats, so maybe it makes sense, maybe it doesn't.
There we go.
Yay! It has gotten so dark outside. Is it what I'm thinking? It is what I'm thinking. Woohoo! Very easy. Nice. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we did those two. Talk to Beatrice. Who? Wait, who? Beatrice? Who's Beatrice again? Oh, inn. We have to go to the inn. Now I remember. Hey, you again. Hello, girl. What's up? Welcome back, Professor. I've been looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a do's and dash routine on me. The man's gone, and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with sound rails skipping out on the bill like this. Would you mind if I looked around the men's room? Please do, look at all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Trashy. Yuck. What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke and there's trash everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe this guest appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp mustache and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. Mustache? Reeks of smoke? Oh! Do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Shelmy? Inspector Shelmy? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reynolds Manor? No, that's not him. The man who stayed here just looked so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask this, Professor, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? I will. What? I thought I could look at the room again. I'm cutting you to catch the no-good friend who skipped out on his bill. Okay, we don't have anything else. I guess we go out and think about it. Be a darling and find that bill-dodging thief. Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress in our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. I think, my boy, there's a place in mystery that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. Yeah, I think it's quite scary. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about that place. Let's suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. And it follows that the people of St. Mystery, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course, we need to investigate the tower. The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystery. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. The elusive tower. Search the village for a path to the tower. Saving! How much? Wow, we're only almost at 7 hours. This music means it's getting serious. And I love the music. This is some serious investigation music. Let's talk to these people. I think we cannot pass without talking to them. Well, if it isn't you two again. Alright, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. Okay, girl, I don't want my fortune, but okay. A broken window. Why is he laughing? 4 kids were playing and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. Not me, I didn't break a thing. Okay, I'll tell the truth. It was me. I broke it. Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. B didn't break the glass, I swear. You know for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of the other children may be lying as well. Can you figure out the one of these darn kids broke your window? So my guess is maybe D or A. The flippant face of A, like he is literally like giggling his way. And I feel like he is like giggling because he did it. Yes, giggling. Boy is giggling because he is not guilty.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
There's going to be a doozy of a rainstorm tomorrow. Hang your wash inside if you want to try. Thank you so much for that advice. Without that, I couldn't have lived. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, customer, welcome, welcome. I have some great deals on sausage today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a passion plate, haha. Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but we didn't come here to shop. Aww, and here I was thinking I was going to reel in a big sale. You got a hungry look about you, you know? Well, if I can't interest you with any of my fine meat produce, what, at least tempt with you with a puzzle? Okay, we get a puzzle. Sausage thief. Oh no. It's the dog. Somebody ate the butcher sausage. Here's what these 4 boys have to say. B ate the sausage. D ate them all up. I didn't eat them, no way. B is totally lying. One of these rascals is telling the truth, and all the others are, needless to say, lying. Can you figure out who ate the sausage? I trust C. Do I? No one is referring to A. That's what I'm thinking. He also has this sheepish look on his face like, it wasn't me. It was like B, like look at him, like this is so judgmental, like just because he's a little bit bigger, he's like, well, he ate the sausage, obviously. Let's get a hint. I don't know what a hint will do, but let's see. Remember, you want to find the person who ate the sausages, not the people who are lying. Yeah, I know that. To attack problems like these, go through your list of potential thieves, assume that each one is guilty, and see which statements fit the case. That should get you started. Good luck. I think it rather, because I feel sus about C, like, I didn't eat them, no way, he's like defending himself, and no one else is like supporting his act, so maybe it is actually C, because there's no one else like saying, oh, he didn't do it, or like supporting him saying like, oh, that he's lying, or he's telling the truth, you know?
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay!
Another puzzle solved.
Okay. Okay. Hey, you're pretty good at this. As a bonus for solving the puzzle, I've thrown gossip I heard. Word that if somebody lives in that dark grimy tower, you have to be one old duck to want to live in that old moldy wreck of a place. Flower base. So, oh, there's already. What did I click? There's a hidden puzzle here. Red and blue one. Ooh. Go up there. Let's just try this one. Go over there. Sorting them out like this will make the rest of the progress faster, so that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, this is taking up so many moves, just because it's glitching out, like, kinda. But as you can see, like, go over there.
Well, here's my guess.
I wonder if the answer says so many moves, it could be finished.
Layton's apprentice saves the day!
30? Well, almost. That puzzle was a tough one. It really wasn't, actually. It was quite straightforward what you had to do. A paper scrap. We're gonna read that paper scrap and then I have to end this episode because it has been really long. The thing is, like my last episode, I finished it, cutting and editing it, and it actually came out pretty short, so I'm going with this one, with a longer one again. So you can have like some progress finally in that one, because I've been like doing a lot of puzzle solving overall and not much of stories, so we finally made some progress in this episode, and that's why it's probably a longer episode, so yeah. Oh, what's that on the ground? It appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Of course I can. Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet passing, and he shows no sign of recovering. That's why I have to set it. I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Violet. I'm sure it will put a smile on his face. Ah yes, now it makes sense. Could our mystery author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over that mystery, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. does. Where is it? Didn't want to go into a puzzle. Well, no. I thought my doggo was giving me a hint coin, but no. So with this note, oh my gosh, I have to go oh my god, so much stuff. Oh my god, this episode is like flipping long. Wait, he doesn't like the map. I feel like he is supposed to get the map. We only got one painting scrap. Oh, and it's the face from Lady Dahlia, so we can just put it right there. See, we have gone very far. And we have mysteries. I think we have looked at that again. Oh, Shell Me. And we have journal entrance. Please, please, please. Seven. Okay, that's it, Olga. That's so many. But yeah, this concludes the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. We've come so far in this, and I'm very excited to continue. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!